Geez, Boris, you're looking a bit crooked there. And a bit thin, mate. You're as thin as me. You're on a ketogenic diet or something. You put a bit of weight on. Look at this dog down here. Do you ever see a dog so chilled? You got the good life, Bruno. Stay there and you guard. Guard. Stay. Good boy. So good bastard Mitchell and good bastard Dan said they might come around and fix up the four-wheel drive that's not working on this. Could be the hub, so I don't know what it is. What I'm going to do is I've got some bilge pump stuff to go on this. I'm going to go and take it out in the water and air and fix up the bilge pump on my old launch because it's not automatic and I'm afraid it might sink on a mission. That's the plan. But yesterday I bought a whole lot of stuff. One of the things I always love buying is lures. And I cut the box open and I stuck all the lures inside the box and you can see them in there. Probably not floating around because you can never have too many lures if you're fishing for kahawai. And I bought that switch for the pump so it's automatic because I haven't got an automatic one on there. Going to take that down and fit it to the old launch. Boats are ongoing work and expense. That's okay. That's okay. The main thing about having a boat is if you do have a boat is using it. And I haven't been using my old launch hardly at all. I've been wanting to, but just getting behind with everything. Here's the old Land Cruiser. Oh man, I love it. And it's still got leftover Chinese bloody takeaway containers. Bloody hell, Clay, you messy bastard. Crank her over. Listen to this. She goes every time. Check it out, check it out. Just waiting for the heat. Preheat. I love these Land Cruisers. I mean, this is an old one. Ideally, I'd have the newer model. It's 1991, I think. It sounds like it's going to shake to bits. But I love them so much, I actually wrote a song about Toyota Land Cruiser, which is on my Bulls, Ups, Ballads and Bullshit CD, which is on Spotify. It actually is probably one of the most popular songs on the CD. It goes something like this. I'll give you a wee sing as we go down the driveway. You probably won't hear fuck all with the sound of this. Oh, hold on. Got it. There we go. Which is a bit rough, the old auto trans. It goes a bit like this. Pulling out of me local boozer in me Toyota Land Cruiser. She's a bloody doozer, gets me where I need to go. Well, she may be well outdated and naturally aspirated, but she never leaves me frustrated. Man, she sure can tow. Most me hunting mates, they drive new utes, but my old truck is a bloody beaut. When bits fall off, I just don't care. That old truck takes me everywhere. I met a girl from Ottawaka. She was a real heartbreaker. Took her on a romantic date, eating fish and chips by the Glen. But she said me truck was smelly, and the hard ride upset her belly. Needless to say, I won't be taking her out again. Boy, a racer sitting in his ute on the roadside. I don't think he's got a seat, cause I can't see his eyes. What's the sense in a Hilux that's a low ride? It makes no sense at all. I was at the field days in my Land Cruiser when the chappie said, you look like a bloody loser. I just smiled at him and said, son, it's starting to rain. Well, the downpour flooded the car park and the yuppie got his skyline stuck. I said, son, I've got a winch on me cruiser. Now who's the loser again? When I'm hunting in places where I shouldn't be, no bugger ever hassles me, cause I look like I work for the forestry. Me Toyota Land Cruiser, cause I look like I work for the forestry. And me Toyota Land Cruiser. There's actually more to that song than that, but I thought I'd just check out the sheep. It's okay, he's got horns. It's a ram, isn't it? A couple of rams hanging out there. Be doing their work. Yep, the man hanging out together. Look at the wee horns on the back of his head there. Hey mate, how you doing? You having a lot of fun there, you bloody sheep shagger? Hey? Yeah. Anyway, sheep are looking fat, and I've talked to the farmer that rents our paddock and said, can I get a sheep off you please? Because I like the taste of mutton. Who doesn't like mutton? Okay, vegetarians don't like mutton, but I fucking love mutton. I like the fat of it. Get nice and crunchy when you cook it up. And they look like they're in good condition. They are fat for the eating. Fat for the pot. I got down the driveway and I realised I forgot somebody. Yes, I did. We couldn't go out to sea without you, could we, mate? Just not the same. Got to take the old mate, don't I? Hey? In the back. In the back. In the back. You stay there. You get the window, where are you? Just there. Right. Gonna have pace with this. It makes the day a bit more fun, don't you, Pace? Pace, stay here. Don't you chase that dog. Stay here. Pace, come. Come on. Get up. There's the old launch. There's the old punt that I built. And Pace is looking at it going, what am I going to do here? Am I going to jump on the boat? I'm going to chase those dogs around the point. I'd say he's going to jump straight up on the punt. Yeah, you know what boat that is, don't you, mate, eh? Hey? Get up. Pace, get up. Up. Good dog. No, that's not what you're supposed to do, mate. You're supposed to stay up. Pace, up. Good boy. Just sit on the seat. That's a good dog. I'll sit you there. Okay? That's your nice, comfortable seat. Stay. Perfect. What's all the noise about, Pace? Hey? You're okay. A lot of bird life around today. Pace, come. Pace, come. Up here. You're down there, dear. Okay, suit yourself. Welcome aboard the captain's ship. I've been doing a bit of work on this when I get a chance. I've just replaced the batteries last week. 3 of the batteries, the house batteries and also a starter battery. And there's ongoing jobs to do. I'd say probably another 4 weeks I'll be good to steam somewhere because just when I can. So today I'm going to be doing the bilge pump, which is down in here. I'm making it automatic. Oopsie, there goes the glasses. Lucky I wasn't there in the seat. She's taking in bugger all water. She really is. I mean, I've been out here for like a couple of weeks. You can see the old switches down there, which I'm replacing. That's the one that's supposed to be turning the pump on and off, but it's just stopped functioning, so I'm going to be replacing that today. I can manually drain it just by connecting that up. And the water will start to go down. It really is taking very little water, which is good. It's almost dry already. You can hear the pump struggling to spit anything out. And they're going out the back here. Make sure it's not filling up my boat beside me. Not much at all. Not much. Hey, Pace. Right, I'll just crank this over. A bit more juice, eh? Not sounding good. I got a gut feeling my alternator's not charging, and I don't think this here's charging either. It says it is. This is my solar panel. The battery just doesn't have as much life as it should. It's a new battery. Start, you bastard! Bit of swearing always works, eh? Engine 12 and charge your house batteries go to there, and they're not very good. It should be higher than that. It's running back to the engine battery, so I'll leave that running for a while I work on this bilge pump. Put the switch on. base. You alright, mate? There you go. Want to come here, eh? Now, I'm no mechanic or electrician. The bloke that I bought this boat off, and I said, why is that not working? He said it's a wiring problem. And I only see one wire coming out of that. If it's a switch, you could have a positive and a negative. I can see another wire there that's probably broken off out of here somewhere. So there's the problem. She's got some wiring, it's broken. Right, put a new one on. Probably could fix that one up if I farted around and connect it up, but I just don't want to risk it. I'll fix it up on dry land. That's my new switch. 90 bucks for a switch. Bloody hell. So I've got to connect it up. Hopefully that's going to work. We'll do a wee test now. So the float comes up. Shit. Maybe it's going to come up further. Oh, right to there. Okay, that's working. It's come up quite high though, isn't it? I would have thought there. Jeez, there. So you can't keep the bottom of your boat completely empty of water. It's going to be that high all the time. Now I'm not sure about this, but turn it sideways. That's it flush on the bottom. When the water lifts it up, turns it on. That's as low as the water can go, but when you let it go, she doesn't turn back off again. It holds that little bit of water at the bottom of the boat. That means I need to mount that actually higher. I can't do that though. So what if I put a bit of weight on that there and adjust it with, say, a hose clip or something. As it turns out down there, the bilge pump's not even connected up. Well, it was, but it's just fallen off. There's no hose clip and it's right down under all this shit. So I've got to get that out and reconnect it with a hose clip. God knows how I got it out of there, but I did. It was down that tight ass little gap, and the housing around it's held on by a piece of wire. This is all just broken off, just floating around loose. The other side has a clip which is floating in and out. She needs some needs one of these replaced on it really, but for now I'm going to have to somehow jerry that up so it works. Finding out all the shitty little things of this boat that well, you learn, don't you? Number 8 wire would have been better than a piece of string. It's actually a bit of corking string from that there, and that there's not going to last forever, but it'll last, well, for a time until I'll get a chance to replace it properly. It's probably what the last guy thought when he fixed it too. Right, plan B. This little backup bilge pump, which is actually in good functioning order. I'm going to put that in there because she's not taking a lot of water. Because the other one, the housing, I don't like putting it back down with the housing stuff. And this one here is perfectly fine, so I'm more comfortable to put that one back in there. Which is going to take a wee bit of work, but we'll get there. A job that should have taken about an hour just to replace the switch has taken me 2.5 hours because I had to replace the bilge pump. But it works. Floats up. She's empty now. So if the water gets that high, it'll pump it out and it turns off. Happy days. My little bilge pump under there will do a better job. Right, that's a temporary measure because I still don't have a fuse on here, and you need to have a fuse because if it heats up, could have a fire on board or something, you know, so I do need to put a fuse in there, but that'll do for now. Stop her sinking at least. I was going to go around and see Aoi, but I don't think I'll be giving her a hug with these hands. So it's 4:30, all I've had today is one black coffee and I'm bloody hungry. And I don't see any birds working the water out here at all. But I thought I might drag a lure, try and score a feed of fish. There's nothing better right now than catching one fresh kahawai, but don't hold me chances. Most of the birds are out at sea feeding where the whitebait are. Beautiful as it is, I would like to have some food in my stomach, some fish, so I'm going to tow a lure around here for a while. These birds look like they're looking for fish but not seeing anything. No diving going on. Been towing this lure around for about an hour, 20 minutes. Not a bloody bite, nothing. Kahawai still aren't in yet. I thought they would be because there's a few whitebait and a few seabirds, but not a hit. Well, it's 5:30 and I didn't catch a fish. And the last time I went fishing with young Jody, I didn't catch a fish in the back pace. And the day before that I went hunting and I didn't catch a pig. And that's the reality of a lot of our lives, hunters and fishermen, and we just don't post it because no one wants to see someone lose. But it's a reality, and because I'm doing a daily vlog, that means I've got to show you what really happens, and I'm actually quite happy about showing you what really happens. So in the perfect situation, you'd always catch something, you'd always eat. Pace, I said in the back, it's not negotiable. In the back, try, stay in the back. You know, but that's just the reality of our lives, and it doesn't just go with food, it goes with everything we try to get in our life. You know, you try to get that person you love, or you try to get that, save up and get that car, and your whole debt comes along and you can't afford it, or you try to get an emotional feeling that you just can't get from something. It's all the time. Us human beings, it's what we live with. And the thing with social media, like particularly Facebook's a good one. YouTube's not so bad, but Instagram and Facebook, everybody constantly is posting their wins, which gives an absolute fake reality of what their lives are. You know, happy people don't have to post anything. They don't have to post how happy their family is, or happy their relationship, or how good their hunting's going or their fishing's going. They don't need to show anything to anybody because they are quite content with what they've got. They don't need to prove it to themselves. I really like the idea of this daily vlog where people get to see my life and realise, you know, that it's not the living the dream as everybody says all the time. And as you go through this journey of my life with me on my channel, if you choose to come along with it, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, because I'm sure it's quite tedious and boring to watch quite often, but if you choose to come along with me, you'll see that I've got all my own challenges just like you have. And in the past, where I've done one video on a Tuesday, naturally I'm always posting a win. So we don't have wins, but the thing is that even today when I'm hungry, I was going to have eggs for breakfast, that was the plan, but I had to get down to the boat to get the tides right, and as it turned out I still ran out of time. So I haven't eaten. I have no problem with that, because you know, you can go 2 or 3 days without food and it doesn't do you any harm at all. When you go without food, your body then goes into a state of autophagy. What does that mean? Autophagy is when you start to eat yourself. That's not quite right. Autophagy means to eat yourself. So what happens is the body goes, there's no food, or we're starving. So what it does, it starts to recycle all the old cells. And that means also the bad cells, like cancerous cells or things which shouldn't be there, dead cells. And it starts recycling them and using them. So you actually have a clean out. So it doesn't hurt to go without food sometimes. It's a natural thing that we evolved doing these days, particularly in Western society. We never get a chance to do it. So anyway, I didn't get a chance to eat, but I have the luxury of having a fridge, and I have the luxury of having food that's in my fridge. Like I've got some wild pork, I've got some sausages that Tony gave me, I've got the fritters and the mince that Jody gave me from the pig we caught, and I've got chicken eggs at home, and I can go to the shop and I can buy vegetables. So I am very privileged, and not everybody is. A lot of people are going hungry today. A lot of people are unable to feed their children. A lot of people in the world are starving. A lot of people are dying today through lack of food. So I'm very grateful, and it does me no harm at all to get hungry like this and miss out on catching a fish. It gives me an appreciation of when I do have food. The sun's going down behind the hill as I'm talking. That's nice, eh? Anyway, this is a pretty, what should I say, different sort of vlog again that I've done. It's one that's just my day from beginning to end, and nothing amazing happened, but I'm happy to share it with you, and I'm happy you came along for the ride. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. See you later. I need to go and wash those hands. Look at that. Pull out of me local boozer and me Toyota Land Cruiser. She's a bloody doozer, gets me where I need to go. Well, she may be well outdated and naturally aspirated, but she never leaves me frustrated. Man, she sure can tow. Most me hunting mates, they drive new utes, but my old truck is a bloody beaut. When bits fall off, I just don't care. That old truck takes me everywhere.